At this point, we're going to now move into our commitment portion of Commitment Weekend. If you haven't brought your own card, because this was supposed to happen last week, if you've left your card at home for this week, there are cards on the sides of the pews. I ask that you now pass them to one another at this time. And as you do that, I'm going to ask Bob DeLuca to come forth to speak to us for a few minutes.
Good morning, everyone. My name's Bob DeLuca. Many of you know me. Some just know me as the guy that pokes his head out of the sacristy every once in a while. My parents brought me to Woodbury, myself and my three sisters here in 1972. And one of the first things my parents did was seek out a parish, a church, Catholic church, to join, which they were quite faithful throughout their entire lives. Obviously, they ended up going to, us being from Woodbury, went to St. Teresa's. And I was very young at the time. Many young boys in particular, you know, church is one of their favorite things. So obviously, I had to go to church. My parents made me, and that was great. And I did learn a lot in those younger years. Once I turned 18, I said, well, I don't have to go if I don't care to any longer. And I have to say, I did step away from the church for a good 25 years. About 15, 18 years ago, I was having some problems in my life. And my mother would say to me after Mass each Sunday when we'd have dinner together, Bob, Father Bob was talking directly to you today. You should have been there. And she would say this week after week. And about at that time, I said, you know what? It was around Christmas time. I'm going to give my mother a Christmas present that she is not expecting. I ended up going to church one Sunday. And she was quite elated, quite pleased, and I decided to do it again the second Sunday, the following Sunday. She wasn't expecting me the first Sunday or the second Sunday. I didn't quite think it all the way through. The third Sunday came around, I said, man, if I don't go this Sunday, that will completely undo what I did the first two Sundays. So I started going. And I have to admit that I started getting something out of it each and every Mass, and I really got captivated by it. And different from when I was a kid, okay, I have to go to church. I was looking forward to going to church. And I got something out of it each and every time. And on top of that, I discovered that also there's a community. Not just what the spirituality and all that brings us, the people. I really got to know the people and opened up another new community to me, which I thought was wonderful. Fast forward a number of years, then the church was to join here with Bethlehem, make it the Prince of Peace Parish. I wasn't quite sure whether, I really was going to embrace that all that much, but that's what we're doing. Well, once I came to Bethlehem here, it was like an additional community opened up for me. And I have so many friends, and Walt, George, Ann, Ben, Kathy, and everyone else that I'm overlooking. And I'm just so grateful to be part of this parish. And I want it to go on forever. the family that's typically here, the McCurdy family in the first row here, I want those 6 boys to have their children in the front row in years to come. I think we have a wonderful community, and I think we all must do our part to continue it. Thank you. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Bob. What a wonderful story. I hope we all have similar stories in our own lives. At this time, in gratitude for the fruitfulness which you have expressed in the past in this commitment weekend, I now invite us all to examine our commitment again. With the cards that you have with you, I invite you to examine your current gift and to see what you can do in the year ahead, what you might be able to commit to, or perhaps a one-time annual gift. If you could please check the appropriate boxes. On the side of the card, you will see that, that if you are new to the parish and have been thinking about registering, that you can check a box and join at this time. Or if you would like information on how to do all of this online, we can also afford you that information as well. And on the other side of the card, there's an opportunity to express some intentions for prayers. That if you are struggling with something or know of someone who is struggling, to express that in our prayer ministry, we'll continue to pray for these intentions, as will I. At this time, if you could please fill out this, including your name and address. Let's take a few moments to do so, and I'm going to do so as well. At this time, if you could take the card that you filled out and place it in the envelope that is there. And to pass the envelope toward the end of the pews, and that I'd ask an usher to come and collect them at this time. Thank you so much for your consideration in this increased offertory appeal, Commitment Sunday, being transformed in Christ.